Hi, Rich Carrubba for bowlingball.com. Well, if you're a relative newcomer to the game, a beginning bowler, it's important to learn how to position yourself on the bowling approach. Now let's assume you've already taken a lesson from a coach and you've developed a release to go down the lane and hook slightly into the pins. Well, a good initial alignment position, and I'm going to talk about this, but there's an article right here at bowlingball.com called How to Position Yourself on the Approach. Please read it. Got a lot of information. I can't possibly speak to you in that detail at this time, but please read the article. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about initial alignment. The first step is there's about an inch of space between the inside of where the bowling ball passes your sliding shoe when you release the ball and the instep of your sliding shoe. So what we want you to do is, if you look at the approach, there's 7 guides at the foul line, 5 in the 12 feet from the foul line, and 3 feet further back, 15 feet from the foul line. The same 7 guides, they all line up with the arrows on the lane 15 feet past the foul line, and of course with the pins down on the pin deck. So the center dot, which is the 20 board, 41.5 inches across the lane, the center board is the 20 board. You draw that back, say you're standing at the 12-foot line, put the center of your toe of your sliding shoe. For a right-handed bowler, it would be the left foot, right on the 20 board. That means the instep of your shoe will cover the 18 board and leaving 17 board open. Okay? It's important for you to understand that. Why we like to reference the inside of the shoe is that's where the bowling ball comes nearest to when you're releasing it. Okay? So here's your little formula. Stand on the 18 board on the approach, wherever distance you stand from the foul line. Cover it with the instep of your sliding shoe. Remember, this is for right-handers, thinking opposite for lefties. Next, walk a straight line to the foul line so you end up on the 18 board. Our formula won't work if you drift away. Most bowlers will walk not perfectly straight all over the approach. We recommend you learn to develop straight footwork, or if you're a right-handed bowler, if you drift away, make sure it goes left. Try not to walk in the direction you're swinging the ball. Don't walk to the right, because then your swing has to work around your foot. You get a roundhouse arm swing, you lose accuracy. All the top bowlers walk straight or walk to the left if they're right-handed, so they can get their hips and shoulder out of the way and their swing is unobstructed so they can roll the ball toward their target. Very important. Stand 18, walk a straight line, and then we want the sliding foot of your shoe, if you walk straight, will also cover 18 board at the foul line. And we're counting from the right side of the lane, 1 through 40, so the 20 board is in the middle of the lane. 18 board just right of it. 4, release the ball where the center of the ball contacts the floor on the 13 board. It's kind of automatic. If you stand on the approach and cover 18 and you place your bowling ball down on the floor and just let it sit there right up against your ankle, you'll notice the bottom of the bowling ball hits about the 13 board on the floor, on the approach. Well, you got to leave about a ½ inch room. You don't want to nick your foot when you're swinging it so closely, but it's a good idea to try to do that, get as close as you can. And the way to do that is to keep the ball swinging underneath your shoulder back and underneath your shoulder coming through to the releasing area, and your elbow should stay straight behind your hand as you release it. When the elbow gets around, that's when bad results happen. Okay? So you want to swing underneath your shoulder. The center part of the ball will come off your hand just past the foul line on about the 13 board on the way toward the second arrow, 15 feet away. So you got a little angle from 13 to 10. That's the phrase we use to discuss that or describe that angle. And sometimes it's an optical illusion. You're going to hit left of what you look at. 80% of you people will not hit the exact board with the bottom of the bowling ball you're sighting. You'll miss to the inside of the lane or to the left, opposite for left-handed bowlers. So you might want to look at the 8th or 9th board in order to hit 10. Just be aware your objective is to hit the 10 board or the second arrow. Same thing. So let's recap that. Stand 18 on the approach, walk straight, slide 18. The ball comes off your hand on 13 and goes to 10. You watch it roll down the lane if you made a good delivery, and you adjust from there. Depending on the lane conditions, the bowling ball you use, and how much of a release technique you have, how much you hook the ball, all that will determine if you make an adjustment from that point. But that's a good starting position, how to position yourself on the bowling approach. Okay? We hope those tips help you. Read the article. While you're here today, take a look around our site. A lot of great things to look at. If you find something you want to purchase, simply follow the easy-to-order online instructions. Remember, our store is always open, and we thank you for visiting bowlingball.com.